Hello, guys. Welcome back to my channel, Reality TV Africa. And over here, guys, we love everything reality, okay? So, I'm here to review Real Houses of Durban, Season 4, Episode 5. And guys, honestly, this episode was, for me, I think so far, so good. So good. Let me start off with rating the episode. Out of 10, I'll give it I'll give it a 9. Guys, we start off the episode with from last week. We come into the party, Jojo's party. Annie is still there. The girls are still at it. They're all piling on to Zama. For me, I'm like, I mean, guys, Zama is this. They've decided Zama is a liar. I don't know if she's gonna be able to get out of that one, and it feels like, to me, honestly, when I really think about it, I feel like it was a planned, very well orchestrated, very well planned attack on her and her character. Look, none of these ladies are all honest about some things here and there, but what it feels like to me is that they came to this agenda, this party, with the intention of confronting Zama, and obviously it wasn't pretty. I mean, by the time Amy is there talking about, I know who you're sleeping with and I can reveal stuff about you. Anyway, I could see Zama was a bit shook by that whole situation. So she tried to kind of, like, clean it up, and I don't know, the ladies' minds are already set on the fact that they're not feeling her. And so she pulled Amy to the side and had her out, apologized. I mean, her apology looked and seemed sincere, but I feel that apology didn't land well with Amy, only because it was still fresh. I mean, they had just come off the back of the whole blow up and the whole argument, and then they had come off the back of Zama's birthday in the previous episode, with the whole Zama saying it was a whole fake situation of carjacking. Look, it was quite weird to me. Was it a carjacking, or was Zama kind of telling the truth? Because Angel basically spilled the whole spiel. She was like, yeah, Zama was on the phone with me and she said that Amy's ex was trying to get back his Porsche, and so that's what happened, and that's what happened with the whole situation. Now, I guess technically, if he was taking a car that's hers forcefully, that's almost like carjacking. But the fact that he knows Amy, I don't know, guys. It felt like there was some truth to that situation. But the fact that the kids were there, it was a very highly stressful and sensitive situation. I don't know, guys. It seemed like there was some truth to it, but I guess Zama had to quickly, clean it up and apologize, because it was a hurtful situation for Amy. It was like, yeah, it was a lot. That apology clearly didn't land. And then there was a whole Angel, obviously, opening up about her fertility issues with her friend in the next scene. It felt, to me, it was a wholesome scene, and these are the moments now that we look out for in a reality show, where the cast members are giving us a glimpse into their real situations, their real lives. And yeah, this is definitely something that she's struggling with, and it's making her relatable overall. I mean, and as Orisha said as much, that she wanted Maria to give her a chance, because she's like, she's relatable, she's got a soft side. Obviously, Maria doesn't see it that way because she's not feeling her right now. And it is what it is. I don't know. guys. What I also picked up is the fact that, interestingly enough, Sorisha brought Zama into the group and now she's not feeling Zama, and Maria brought Angel into the group and now she's not feeling Angel. Maria brought Angel, yeah, and she's not feeling Angel. It's like a crisscross, and to me, there's almost an underlying power struggle between Sorisha and Maria, because they're both now, it's like they've switched sides, and Sorisha is getting drawn to Angel and Maria is getting drawn to Zama. I don't know, guys, are you seeing that kind of thing going on there? There's something I'm not understanding. It feels like Sorisha and Maria still have a frenemy thing going on. Could it be? Am I reading too much into it? Chime in below in the comments and let me know. Am I overthinking it? Maybe I am. Who knows? But yeah, oh my goodness, guys. That scene where Maria, Zama, and Maria's husband are having drinks and making the mixology class. The tea that was spilled in that scene was a lot. I mean, they're talking about a recording. Angel recorded Zama, and it seemed like the recording was played at the party, Jojo's party, and now they're talking about it because obviously that scene was really drawn out. The party at Jojo's house, it was drawn out in the sense that we even came into the new episode with into this, that scene. So a recording was played and Zama is like, girl, Angel, play the whole recording. Don't just play the bits that suit you and make you look some type of way. Maybe she edited it to, to suit her narrative. But Zama clearly talks about everything that Angel said in that recording, and that Angel was also talking about the ladies. And we want to hear the rest of that recording, because we better hear that whole recording at the reunion. For real, because they'll have done us dirty if we don't at least get a clip and hear it. I mean, production, do the damn thing. Please. We need that. Oh yes, and then also, did Amy lie about knowing who Zama is dating or sleeping with? Because Zama came and said that Amy said, I lied about that, I was just dumping everything. Okay, guys, these are my thoughts. I feel like I don't trust Zama so much right now. She's been pictured as a liar. Maybe I'm just drawn into the narrative that she's a liar. But right now, I'm feeling like Amy could be more honest in this situation. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Tell me what you think. Comment below. Then we see Sorisha meet up with her friend Ayanda. And guys, when we met Ayanda and I saw Ayanda, I was like, why isn't she on this show? Why isn't she at least considered to be a friend of, like an official friend of? Because the girl is giving lifestyle, she's giving wealthy, she's giving rich, she's giving Nini Leaks rich, okay? Wedding in Paris. What else can top that as a housewife? I mean, well, again, she just got married, so I guess it's kind of, I'd be apprehensive to bring my new husband on a show like this, because oof. We've seen lots of marriages crumble under the pressure of being on such a show. So maybe she can play it safe for now and be a friend of, maybe. But also that conversation between her and Sorisha and talking about Zama's age and where they knew Zama from and how they knew Zama, it felt to me like Sorisha was kind of leading Ayanda into a certain direction with that conversation and the answers she wanted to get out of her, like Zama being 52 years old. First of all, if Zama is 52 years old, girl, she looks good, okay? Body, muscle, like toned, no like wrinkles. Like the girl, if she's 52, she looks hella good, okay? I'm gonna knock on that. She looks top. Also, what was that Angel is dating Ayanda's brother, Sorisha's friend? That would make for such a great storyline. I mean, if Ayanda was to be an official, maybe friend of the show, because she seems to know some things right there, and we want to know what those things are. Girl, are we gonna see you again? Are you gonna spill? We want to know everything. Like, girl, Angel, watch out now. Yes, and then we see Nonku's event. I think Nonku is really growing on me. I mean, okay, I've never really not liked her. Nonku just is Nonku. It's either you hate her or you love her. And the fact that she can never be honest about some things is what used to irritate me about her. But she's a really, really formidable reality star. This is someone that has really come into her own, in the sense of she doesn't react to blogs and comments, and she doesn't get shaken easily. Well, if she does, she doesn't show it to us, and that's the making of an icon. Honestly, she doesn't pay people any dust. She pays them dust. Basically, she pays people dust. She doesn't comment. She doesn't react. She does react on camera, and she'll say like, yeah, there was this story about me. And so I like that. And also the fact that she's bringing her businesses to the show. Kudos to her. She hasn't abandoned her wine line, in as much as she's now not drinking anymore. She's more about healthy lifestyle, working out. She has her healthy shake for working out. And Amy was trying to like question, I mean, girl, you went to, your surgeon is here, you got surgery, what's with the shake? Truth be told, and Nonku is doing it the right way, you go get surgery if you must, and then you maintain the surgery in the gym and eat clean and work out. So she's doing it right, Amy. I won't knock on that. Good job on still keeping up with your wine brand, and definitely, innovating into this new lifestyle that you're in. Kudos to her. The event looked nice. The setup was good. I loved seeing her and Sorisha makeup. I mean, not Sorisha, Slee. Her and Slee makeup. Slee, I think, is just a dear. To me, I love her. And I mean, seeing these two ladies coming off the back of last season, getting into a physical altercation, and now they're like, Slee's like, congratulations, and it's good to get to know you better, and we can kick it, me and you, and get to know each other better now that we're in a good space, and obviously you're not drinking. And then what was that conversation with Zama and Nonku? Honestly, to me, it just sounded so phony, and it feels like, to me, Zama is forcing a connection to do with, the fact that even Nonku is all about, prayer and God and being spiritual. And, okay, I remember Slee kind of mentioned the fact that it feels like Zama has done her research, she studied them, she's, gone and known about all the OGs, and now she's coming and aligning herself in that sense. And that was what it felt like when she was having that conversation with Nonku, and Nonku clocked her. She was like, what the hell was that? Like, that was weird. Even I found that weird as a audience person watching that scene. It was like, what are you, girl? Okay, yeah, that was weird. And then when the ladies sat down to finally, eat and have a conversation at Nonku's event, the tea that was spilled it was spilling all over the table. Oh my goodness. When they started talking about Zama and where she went for a wake of an ex, and Slee was like, no, honey. If that's where she went, this girl, she's in court with this man. Obviously, before his passing, she had put out a restraining order against him. Zama had taken money from him and they were in court about this. Whoa. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. It was just coming out, and I'm like, I like the fact that Slee also has come into her own this season. Her and Sorisha, it's like they're Siamese twins, and makes sense because they're besties right now. Their energies are of, we are going to spill the tea, keep it a buck, and no holding back punches. We're gonna say what we say and mean it and move. Like, the energy this season is yes, and I was living for it. I mean, living, guys. And then it was confirmed that Amy knows who Zama is sleeping with. So who's lying between the two? And I said before, I believe Amy at this point. Zama is not feeling truthful. And Sorisha also was like, did Zama really go for a week, or was she just running away and didn't want to face, another whole sit down and confrontation? And I mean, even Nonku was like, she's not come looking like the part for the event. So yeah, it felt like she was copping out and running away from any type of confrontation, because I think PTSD from Jojo's cowboy party, it was, I think, too much for her to handle. Understandably, because I feel like they're really piling on her. And then, oh my god, the interesting scene between Nonku and Angel, and how Maria brought up the fact that Nonku, Sorisha brought up the fact that Nonku talked about that Angel is lying about being in construction. Guys, when you see Nonku talking 1,000 words per minute, per second, she's trying to wiggle her way out of telling the truth, because even I couldn't keep up. How did it become now Zama's fault that Nonku said what she said about Angel? And then Angel was too quick to forgive her and be like, girl, our focus is on Zama, okay? We cool. I mean, whatever. You could have come and asked me, but we're not going to beef over that because we are focusing on Zama. Like, guys, the way they've decided Zama is the bad guy and she's the villain, it sucks to be Zama right now. I don't know how she's going to turn it around. I don't know. It's just a lot, guys. It's a lot. Yo, another thing that caught my interest was, what was that beef between Londi, Nonku's friend, and Amy? We need to know what that's about, because it was suddenly just brought up. Like, I mean, Londi, I think, was at another previous event, if I'm not wrong, but this is not the first time they've been around each other. We didn't catch that energy, and Jojo was like, we are going to talk about it. I feel like Nonku set Jojo up to kind of bring it up, because Nonku wasn't going to do it. She wasn't going to look like she's starting to start a mess at her own event. So I think she used her friend Jojo to kind of bring up the conversation at the table, and wasn't Amy ready to address things and spill everything. But I think, I have a feeling we'll get to that, and obviously it didn't happen at this episode, but we'll get to it in a upcoming episode, because what is this DM and what was said, and what is Londi saying about Amy, and what's the beef about? Like, ladies, we want to know. Anyway, now that it's come up on camera, we're definitely gonna find out about it. Guys, next week, I cannot wait, because for me, what stood out in that upcoming episode is Mabusi, baby! I am so stoked. I cannot wait. We want to know what did Nonku mean by Mabusi vibes. She better come and explain herself face to face. And clearly, Jojo and Mabusi they picked up right where they left it, with Mabusi and her beefing. I mean, guys, Mabusi wanted to beat the brakes off Jojo the last time they saw each other. I mean, at the reunion that Mabusi was there, it seemed like they kind of said Jojo apologized, but I don't know. I think things are not resolved, and things come to a head. And obviously, we see Zama sit down with Sorisha, and I want to see Sorisha tell her to her face, girl, is you lying about your age? Girl, the ladies are not feeling you and your lies. Is you lying about all the other stuff? Can't wait. But yeah, definitely I'll be right back here to talk about it all and recap it all and get your feel of the whole thing. And yeah, so subscribe, turn on the notifications, like, share, guys. Bring up the algorithm with my page so that we can keep doing this. And yeah, look out for some collabs soon, because us content creators always come together. So for now, I'll bid you guys adieu, good night, and bye.